In this tutorial, I will show you how to warp the tempo of an audio file. I have an audio file of drums playing here. It's at a different tempo than the click. Alright, the first thing I want to do is enable elastic audio in this track. I might want to make it tick-based as well, since I'm doing things to the click, although it will still slide to the grid when you're in elastic audio mode, even if you're in sample-based, time-based. Okay, so I'm going to go to the rhythmic algorithm. If we look at the analysis, we can see where it's putting the different analysis markers. Now, when you do a tempo change on an entire audio file, it will stretch it relative to each of these analysis markers, kind of proportionally. So if there's any stray markers, you might want to take them out so it doesn't stretch something that doesn't need to be stretched. It'll probably be pretty accurate. You can vary the strength of this analysis by looking at the elastic audio properties window. So let's look at that. I'm going to click on this and I'm going to hit option 5. There's the elastic properties for this particular area, and it has this event sensitivity. So if I turn down the event sensitivity, it's like turning down the sensitivity in Beat Detective. It will detect less transients. Okay, so since I'm changing the tempo, all I need to know is how many beats long my audio file is, and simply drag it in grid mode to fit the number of beats that I want it to play in. So let's listen once and count the number of beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it should fill 2 bars of 4/4. Okay, so now I can go into warp mode and simply choose the grabber tool, and it shows this expansion, telescoping warp, that will stretch the entire region, and again proportionally between each of those event markers. So I'm going to click. It's snapping to the grid. I've got it to bar 5. It should now be in tempo with the metronome. When your tracks are in tick mode and they are elastic audio enabled, like this drum track, when you paste this region into an area that's at a different tempo, it will automatically conform to that new tempo. So let's see how that works. I'm holding down the control key and I'm going to add a tempo change around measure 5 here. Let's make it much faster. Now I'm going to copy this region, Apple C, and I'll paste it right in this area, Apple V, and I'll have it play from the slower tempo to the faster tempo.